Alright, bonjour doers. Now in some industries it's common to consume more or fewer components than what is defined on the bill of materials. Now this kind of flexible consumption is prevalent in industries such as food and beverage, where usage depends on a variety of factors. Now let's say you're making a fruit salad. Recipe calls for 1 cup of apples. If the apples you receive are half the size this week, you're going to need twice as many to get that 1 cup. Or maybe you've run out of apples and now you're using pears for a weird salad. Odoo's flexible consumption feature allows us to keep track of any modifications we make to a product during its manufacturing process, thereby keeping product and component counts accurate in our inventory and during production. Odoo even permits flexible consumption for subcontracted production. Now, to learn more about subcontracting, be sure to check out the tutorials related to that. Now, at Stealthywood, our flagship showroom has its own cafe where we make wholesome treats that our visiting customers can purchase. Our most popular is a cheese souffle. So let's take a look and see how we can use flexible consumption in Odoo to make that. Alright, doers, so here we are in the manufacturing application. Now first we need to enable flexible consumption, which is done on the bill of materials itself. So we're going to go up here to our products, bill of materials, and now we'll be preparing our popular cheese souffle. So we got to find that and open it up. Alright, there we go. Alright, now the recipe is pretty simple. Heavy cream, eggs, Parmesan cheese. If we go check the operations tab, you'll notice we just have one operation. It's a mix and bake. Now, when we head over here to the miscellaneous tab, you'll notice a few other things. Now, you'll see that there are 3 options for flexible consumption. Now, we have allowed, allowed with warning, and blocked. Now, the allowed option is appropriate for frequent flexible consumption as it lets you freely consume any amount of components without restriction. I don't like restrictions myself. And we also have allowed with warning, and that's an option that allows flexible consumption, but provides a notification to review before closing the manufacturing order. And finally, we have blocked, and that is an option that, depending on the user's access rights, may or may not be allowed to close the actual manufacturing order when modifications to consumption are made. That's to warn us against Steve. Now, for the first part of this demo, I'm going to use the allowed with warning, because I just need a little warning. And later on, we're going to go over blocked over here. Now, flexible consumption is going to be something that I love a lot, actually, and you'll see why. Now, to illustrate how to use flexible consumption, let's create a manufacturing order. So we're going to go up here to operations, manufacturing orders, new one. And what is our product? Well, we've been talking about cheese souffles. So that's what we'll make. All right. Everything looks good to go. Let's confirm this. And let's jump on over here to our work orders. And we're going to go into tablet view just to show you how this looks like to a chef. All right, Odoo, so here we are inside of our tablet mode because that's what an employee would see. Now, Odoo shows us up at the top how much we're going to be making. In this case, we're going to be making a dozen of these souffles. Now, over here on our left-hand side, we have our consumption, our basically ingredients that we need to validate the consumption of. Now, starting with heavy cream, we basically used a bit too much. We had to make these peaks perfect, though. So we're going to validate that. And for the next one, our eggs were really huge, so we didn't need as many. 23 instead of 24. And you'll notice when I did that, the validation button changed from highlight over here to the continue production instead. Now, in our case, though, we are certain that we used 23 out of 24 eggs, so we can actually still hit validate and move on. And finally, our Parmesan cheese. We're perfect now. So at this point, we've gotten the hang of it, and we've used the exact amount. Now, when we mark this as done, I want to show you something. Let's go back to our manufacturing order. And if we check over here to the components tab, we'll notice the differences between consumed and the reserved columns. The quantities displayed in the consumed column follow what we typed in the work order. Now, the colors of the numbers over here inside of the consumed indicate if the amounts consumed were greater than, less than, or equal to what was specified on the BOM. Orange over here indicates overconsumption. Sorry about that. Over. We use 1.1 instead of 1. Black indicates underconsumption, 23 instead of 24. And finally, green is a perfect score. Now, Odoo also lets you change component consumption directly from the manufacturing order form, just like this actually. And boom. Now, this actually allows you to complete the manufacturing order without going into the tablet view. Now, when we mark the manufacturing order as done, you'll notice something pops up. A consumption warning appears since we had previously configured flexible consumption to be allowed with a warning. Now, when we confirm the consumption and everything, you'll notice that Odoo now has updated the to consume and to match the consumed column, for bookkeeping purposes. Now, also, you notice down here, we actually have that extra egg as well because it's set aside as unconsumed since we use fewer eggs than what was called for. Now the consumed quantities are also recorded inside of our product moves, which we can view using that smart button that I showed off. Since we consumed a different quantity of ingredients and expect that the cost of our final product will be slightly different. And you can actually see that if we go into Odoo's cost analysis over here. Now, thankfully, Odoo's cost analysis report keeps track of that for us. Now, since Odoo records manufacturing costs based on the exact quantities consumed, the actual product cost will differ slightly from the cost listed on the bill of materials. Now, finally, I think it's time that I show you what that blocked consumption looks like. So we're going to create a new one. All right, Odoo, so here we are in our bill of materials. Now, if we click into cheese souffle and go into miscellaneous, this time we're going to select blocked because I'd like to show you what that looks like when certain actions may or may not be available. Now, these will depend on the user's access rights. Only users with administration rights can close a manufacturing order if the components used do not match what is specified on the bill of materials. So Mark Demo, for example, has user rights on the manufacturing app, but not administrator rights. This is set in the settings app by an admin. Now, for more on this, check out our Getting Started e-learning videos, which cover this. Now, let's see what blocked flexible consumption looks like from a user profile with limited access. All right, Odoo, so here I am, Mark Demo, and we're going to go and create a new MO for that cheese souffle that the boss man wants. Perfect. Everything looks good. I better get on this immediately. So what are we going to do? We're going to go into work orders and start into our tablet view. All right, Odoo, so here we are inside of our tablet, and similarly, 1.1 liters. We'll validate that. And now this time when we do that, it'll tell us if we do 23 eggs here, continue production instead of validating, and then something cool happens. Now you'll notice that when we tried to move forward, because of the super large eggs, I'll be forced to click the continue production button as you saw. Now notice that there's this extra step that is basically asking me for consuming the last egg. And if we validate that as well, it allows us to move forward to our Parmesan cheese, which has now actually been unchanged as well. For some reason, we use the same amount of cheese. So we validate that and we mark this as done. And if we go back over here and we go over to our manufacturing order, there's something I want to show you all. It's still to close. Why? Well, if we hit mark as done, you'll notice we have a consumption warning that basically tells us we don't have powers. There's no way for me to validate this and move forward since I am a limited user. So how does this look like for a user with admin rights as Mark Demo cannot continue? Well, I'm going to show you what that looks like. All right, Odoo, so Mitchell admin here. Now we're going to go up to our manufacturing orders. And we got to go back to that one that Mark Demo just did. All right, so I noticed something immediately. Now, if you notice, we did not actually consume 24 eggs. So I can actually modify this because I am an admin. And now I can finally hit mark is done. And you'll notice I get that same consumption warning. But this time, since I have way more power than Mark and Steve, I can actually force this. And by selecting it, I can actually confirm the adjusted amounts consumed and mark this MO as done. And as you notice, it actually does that for the to consume. There you have it, flexible consumption. It's a helpful tool that allows companies to keep better track of their components, even when a different quantity than expected is consumed. Now, this functionality can be tailored to the specific needs of each company by choosing who can and who cannot approve the use of different quantities of components. That's all for this video. See you in the next one. Go grab a snack.